Behind the Badge, brought to you by Big O Tires.
Thanks for staying with us. Training to handle bad guys with bombs is part of the job for the Draper City SWAT team.
It's an explosive education they say helps them stay one step ahead of dangerous criminals. ABC4's Brian Carlson witnessing it firsthand. It's tonight's Behind the Badge.
As you can probably imagine, being part of the SWAT team is a particularly stressful job. They never know what or who they're going to run into. And that's why the team leader for the Draper SWAT team says they need to train. They don't want something to blow up in their face.
Working for the Draper City SWAT team, some days start with a bang. Today, Draper SWAT is training to use explosives to breach their way into a home during a standoff. Then identify potential bombs that may be waiting for them inside.
We want to make sure that when we see it, we're ready for it.
All right, guys, we're good.
Sergeant Michael Todd leads the team and says they train 20 hours a month on scenarios just like this, including rescuing hostages, handling active shooters, and breaching a bomb-riddled home, all to better even the odds when they're on a dangerous criminal's home turf.
We don't know what to expect. You're going into somebody's home. They know the layout, we don't.
It's the exact such scenario that later forced the city of South Jordan to demolish a house back in June, less than 10 miles away. The house was filled with explosives, allegedly by an armed man who triggered a SWAT standoff there. Sergeant Todd says Draper, preparing for the same thing, can go a long way to calm unsettled nerves.
I'd be lying if I said that you don't go into this somewhat nervous.
He says this training becomes a key to keeping his team alive.
You know, I'm responsible for every guy. Even though they have their job, I'm still responsible for them, and I have that duty to make sure they go home to their families.
If they do it right, when a real bomb goes off, this training will have walked them through exactly what to do.
Looking good, looking good.
So you can tell this job is definitely dangerous, but Sergeant Todd says they like the adrenaline. He says it's almost like how a skydiver feels when they jump out of an airplane. Back to you.